This episode is brought to you by Traeger Grill. I keep telling y'all I have these good experiences on the Traeger, and it just keeps raining true. I made some badass burgers again last night. Wife's happy. I'm happy. That's why I'm here today. This barbecue season grill with flavor. Grill with the Traeger wood pellet grill. Once you experience the Traeger wood-fired taste, you won't want to go back to cooking with gas and charcoal. Rafe, isn't that true? I cooked my friend a meal on the Traeger, and he just won't shut up about it. Shut up, Rafe. Traegers are easy to use. There's no need to constantly prod, poke, and flip your food. It's just ridiculous. Just load up your hopper with 100% natural wood pellets, set your cooking temperature like you would an oven, and let Traeger's signature heat and smoke do all the work. That sounds like my kind of cooking. No more babysitting your grill. Set it and forget it, and get back to whatever you want to do. Traeger's 6-in-1 versatility, you can do it all. We're talking grilling, smoking, baking, roasting, braising, and barbecuing from burgers to brownies. Yes, that's right, the meal and the dessert. Dude, did I stutter? Pulled pork to pizza and even smoked cocktails. What? We're drinking because of the Traeger? You're damn right we are. There's no limit to what the Traeger can do. I'm going to get one. How about you?
My dad would always take it out, and I remember one time, we were like 7, and he did that in front of my buddy Brett at my house. And Brett asked him if he was pooping out of his mouth. That's a true story, dude. How old are you pooping out? Like 7?
Mr. Hardy.
Dude, literally. He was like, are you pooping out of your mouth?
I wish your dad just been like, yeah, duh. Don't
did.
You, kid? What are you
You're not
weird?
cool unless you poop your mouth.
Unless you poop your mouth.
Just be in earnest. Just be in earnest. Just be in earnest. Just be in earnest.
You get a Zoloft drip? Damn. I was wondering if my Hardy's in such a good mood all the time.
Toradol's got the nausea in it, doesn't it? It's tight.
Lucky.
Lucky.
Most of my days are spent being nauseated.
What am I need to take my dip out.
No.
Right.
Good luck, first of all. Actually, we're going to start this thing off by you take your dip out and put it in that bottle with one hand. Who's rednecker and who? He's going to take it out no hands. Yeah, I figured he would do something. Yeah, that's a fun second spit for sure. Yeah.
My dad used to always do that, and this kid named Brett Barfoot. I got one more.
Great name. Doesn't play in the major leagues.
No. He played baseball for a second, but my dad would always take it out. And I remember one time, we were like 7, and he did that in front of my buddy Brett at my house. And Brett asked him if he was pooping out of his mouth. Dude. That's a true story, dude. How old are you pooping out? Like 7?
Mr. Hardy.
Dude, literally. He was like, are you pooping out of your mouth?
I wish your dad just been like, yeah, duh. Don't
did.
You, kid? What are you
You're not
weird?
Cool unless you poop your mouth.
Unless you poop your mouth. Oh, dude. You know, the people have been asking to get you back on the podcast, and tried to keep you off, but here we are.
Couldn't get away from me.
Couldn't get away, and the price of admission was me having to put the IV in. So, oh man, how's the morphine feeling?
It's good. I'm gonna be real talkative in about 10 minutes.
Good. Nose start itching.
Yeah.
No, I don't know.
Back.
I've read Google reviews. That's probably what
Talking about how
happens.
much I appreciate all these people.
Yeah, super thankful, texting friends, but not well. Sending something to somebody. Well, it was really fun getting to work with you.
Yeah.
Man, dude, how you been though, dog? You had a hole-in-one.
I did have a
Your first
hole-in-one.
hole-in-one.
Yeah.
What was that like?
It honestly was like, so it felt like, it was one of those things where, and this is so cliche, but it literally felt like a dream.
Yeah, you hit your
Like
knees, and I knew that was real.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But when it went in, I was with my buddy, Nick Donnelly, who you know, I think you've met Nick.
Yep.
And dude, it's actually a crazy story. So it was our 20th hole of the day. So the one thing is it wasn't in a round of 18. It was on hole 20 of 27.
Oh, that doesn't count.
Well,
I'm just kidding. Totally counts. Totally counts.
At the second turn, I guess you would say, you know, we had just finished 18. I played one of the worst rounds I'd ever played in my life. And Nick is left-handed. So I said, you know what, just to make it fun for the last 9 holes, let's play out of each other's bag. And so I hit the hole-in-one with his fucking 9-iron. I swear to God.
Wait,
with his 9-iron.
You hit Oh, okay.
So he
You're
played
still
out of my bag.
left-handed.
Yeah, we're both left-handed.
Okay, I
No,
thought you
not
meant
with
you
the
hit it
right-handed club.
oppo. I was about to leave this fucking podcast.
No.
Dude.
But
The first hole in one, I was actually hitting oppo. So.
like 30 seconds into the celebration, like, you know, I forgot about it. And then he was like, wait a second, it was with my iron. Anyway, so we traded. He has tailor-made irons too. They're different than mine, but
So did you keep that iron?
Yeah, now he has mine.
That's awesome.
Yeah. Pretty cool.
Sheesh, man. You know how many times I've like off the club, like at Old Hickory, the second hole over the water. You can aim up high on the left side.
The par 4? Oh, no.
Par 3. It's the little par 3 over water, the second hole at Old Hickory.
Oh,
and
yeah.
You want to land it up on the hill because it's like a putt-putt course where it's going to roll down. Dude, there's like a couple times where it's disappeared behind the flag.
Yeah.
And I'm like, yes, dude, that's the one. And
Then
then
you just
I get up
started-
there and it's 45 feet from the hole.
You just started playing, though, and you're like close to breaking 90, aren't you?
Yeah. The just started playing thing can go away now because it was about a year ago.
Yeah, but I think,
And I was left-handed and I did swap over to the right side.
compared to most people that break 90 or even 100, it takes a long time. Like Chris Lane's like the only other person that I know that was like could score after like a year into. But it's just because you're athletic. That's all it is.
I guess it's just such an addicting game to me. Like, and I think the new age of golf where it's like the golfer, you don't have to be a golfer to go be addicted to golf, you know?
No, totally. I think quarantine kind of brought that to life.
Yeah, the golf stocks are booming, dude.
Yeah, I bet.
Golf
Like
courses
golfing
are
and
doing
like boating are like the two like
making
things
so
that took
much
off.
money.
Yeah.
I just love that we're casually doing the IV thing right now.
Dude, and this was not like planned. I literally, Dan Haydiff, can I like mention a thing? Can I plug him just because?
Plug whoever.
Dan Haydiff.
No free shout outs. It's a $10,000 plug, but
I'm cool with that.
okay.
Yeah, we'll split it.
We'll split it.
He's a, what would you call him? Like a,
Dietitian?
no, what, say it again? Yeah, a plastic. He does like plastic surgery, but his
Thought you
practice
looked better.
does like. That's why I lost all this weight. He sucked it out. No. He does like hydrofacial. He does everything from like the very basic stuff to I think like legit plastic surgery. And I recently got Callie like this little for Christmas like a 1-year subscription where you go in and get just girl stuff like or guy stuff whatever, but hydrofacials and that whole thing. And Dan's been a fan for a long time, and I was literally like 30 seconds from leaving my house like 30 minutes ago. And he was like, I just posted about Callie's birthday party and was like, I'm hungover, haha. And he just texted me and said, you want an IV? It's on the house. And I was just like, absolutely.
Yes.
Pretty cool.
Yeah, I love that. I had to get an IV. I went golfing last week with Aldine.
Yeah.
And forgot to eat.
Oh, shit.
But didn't forget to drink. and dude, like, it was one of those things where, like, in the moment and looking, honestly, I could say I was really fine the whole time. It was like when I got home that it all hit me and I was grumpy. I wasn't,
man,
Delaney hadn't let me live it down yet. But like,
dude,
I was a rough.
I would love to see Grumpy Ern.
Oh,
I've never seen Grumpy Ern, dude.
No. It's usually when I get home from having a great time with the boys, dude.
Yeah.
The guys are always like, man, he's just always so happy-go-lucky. And I get home and like a shoe's going across the kitchen. I'm just kidding, dude.
Continue.
I'm just kidding. But I did put my foot through a cardboard box. But anyways, so I'm like, and I was telling Delaney, I was like, yo, I just didn't eat food. I'm sorry. I need food. Rawr. Finally, she's like, all right. So she orders Papa John's. I go to sleep on the bed. And I wake up at 3 a.m. With the spins, dude. And I'm like, and sweating. And I get out of bed and she's asleep. And I was like, okay. All right, I think we're on the. So I go to the front door because I was like, wait, she ordered Papa John's, but I bet we fell asleep through it. I bet there's pizza on my front porch. No pizza.
Oh, no.
I'm like, you're fucking kidding me. So I still haven't eaten. It's 3 a.m. I get to the kitchen, like, I got to puke. So I hit like the light naked jog across the kitchen, you know, like you're trying
scoot.
Yeah, with the socks on. You're not really taking your feet off.
It's like, was a risky business. Puke version.
Yeah.
Edition.
And the door between me and my bathroom is shut. And, yeah, dude, I threw up a projectile. Threw up at the door. And,
is that true? Is that real?
No, that's real. And so it's 3 a.m. I'm fucking ass naked, drunkenly trying to clean up vomit, and then make it to the bathroom to throw up the rest. And dude, go back to bed after. I think I did a great job of cleaning up after myself. I go back to bed, dude. I wake up the next morning, and like when I say maybe the worst hangover I've ever had, I don't really get hungover, and I can party late and wake up early.
Yeah, you do, which is crazy.
And this time I woke up early and was like, where the light hurt, and like, I knew I wasn't gonna throw
I think
up.
that's the lack of food. I don't know the science behind it. Maybe Sandy does. I don't know, but I feel like if you I
needed carbs so bad. So we go get coffee, and Delaney's telling me how terrible I was all night and how she doesn't feel sorry for me at all. And we get to Frothy, and I'm like, I'll have a farm breakfast, bacon, scrambled eggs. And I'm like, I can probably get this down. They bring out the food, and I look at the food, and I was like, nope.
No, that's
I'll have
worst.
more water, dude. So, yeah, dude, I got an IV that day. I had to write, and I went and got an IV, and it brought me back to life. It works. Arete, dude.
All right, I have an IV story. So, and I hope this doesn't give him in trouble. I'm sure it doesn't. So I was in LA. I was on tour with Morgan, and we had gotten there a night early to, we had a bunch of LA, the radio guys, because it's a big station and a really big ad, and plus they're a great guy. Michael Levine's an awesome dude. He's the program director there. And we all went to, Big Loud spot is Nobu.
Yes.
So we went to Nobu.
A lot of money has been spent at Nobu on an artist again.
Yeah. Yep. And we got into the sake. And
the fruit flavor. Oh, dude.
Yes, pineapple. Dude, I swear to God, between it was me and Morgan.
Was Chris Lane there? Because Chris Lane bear crawled back from Nobu to the Sunset, or from the Sunset Marquee to.
It might have been. He might have been there. I'm not sure though, because I specifically remember it was the Morgan tour.
Gotcha. He wasn't, because I was there the night Chris got drunk on fruit sake.
So I counted 13 shots apiece of sake.
Yeah.
And then from there, he and I went out to meet Callie's. Callie's from San Diego, which is no traffic. It's not far from LA at all.
Yeah.
And so we went out to one of Lisa Vanderpump's bars. I think Tom Tom or something like that.
Lisa Vanderpump, is she one of the twins, or is that
no?
She's mom?
That's
Lisa sounds like a mom.
Oh, she's a mom. Her daughter's ugly though. Yeah, nice. She might be a gilf at this point. But anyway, she was on like Real Housewives of LA. She's got a show called Vanderpump Rules. You have
that's why I was asking, because I know that isn't there like two Vanderpump chicks? They're like,
I don't.
Oh, that's her. Yeah, totally, definitely a gilf, maybe.
Yeah. She's hot.
Going, dog.
We were at one of her bars. It was like Tom Tom or something like that. Anyway, and we kept drinking, and you know how like, and everybody in this room knows this, but like there's like. It's the marathon, not a sprint thing, but you hit a groove where you could drink for eternity,
yes,
and not get more drunk. You just feel awesome.
You're just keeping going.
And we hit that till like 4 a.m. Anyway, long story short, I wake up the next morning and I had the worst hangover I've ever had. Top 3 or 4 worst hangovers I've ever had.
Goodies hangover. You know what's bad? Hangovers. You know what's good? Being able to get rid of those hangovers. That's where Goodies hangover powder saves the day. You simply pour it in a glass of water, drink it down, experience fast pain relief. It's literally that easy. Do what I do on mornings where you need a little, hit of alertness. You grab a Goodies hangover powder and make your day a good one. Goodies has hooked all of my listeners up with a special Amazon discount code. Use 1OFF ERNEST for a discount on 6 packages of Goodies today.
We had a show that night, and you know how that is.
How much sleep did you get? Like, did you have to wake? Did you get to sleep in?
We went to bed at like 4 or 5 in the morning, and I got up at 9, so it wasn't terrible.
Yeah,
I was definitely hungover.
I
was
drunk
not
when you woke up.
I think
probably
maybe a little bit, because it did take about an hour for me to really feel it.
Yeah.
So at the time, Seth and everybody they were in meetings all day, and so I just woke up and I Googled. I'm like, we're in LA, we're in Hollywood. There's got to be a spot within a block. I walked like to 3 different places, a total of probably 3 miles. I don't know why I didn't get a cab. I was just disoriented. Hungover. It's like hot as shit. So anyway, long story short, Callie's dad, who is a fireman in LA, calls, and I'm like, dude, I'm just trying to find an IV place. And he's like, oh, I got you. I'll call you right back. He calls me back and he goes, you're really close to this fire station. And he was like, I used to be stationed there. There's this tall, like, Mexican dude that works there. He's the chief there now. Just knock on the door, tell him you know me. They'll give you an IV. And I'm like, I hate that.
I want one of
hate
those
this idea.
IVs.
I know, but like, I'm not that kind of guy.
Yeah,
and
no,
like,
I know.
and like just the walk in and be like, hey, I know Mike Ryan.
Yeah, right.
Anyway,
right.
but I was like, can you call him and at least tell him I'm coming? So he was like, yeah, sure. And so I walk up and they have the garage door open. And I'm thinking they're like, oh yeah, Hardy, man, this is so cool. The guy literally was like, all right, get in here. Get in here. Get in here. And I was just like, already I hate this.
Yeah.
And so they put me in a closet.
Nice.
Okay. And the guy, the medic or whatever, at the fire station, was like, we're going to lock this door, like just in case our boss or whatever comes through, like we'll get in a lot of trouble. It's this whole sketchy thing. My anxiety is already through the roof.
Right.
And that doesn't help. So, this is the only time I've never fainted. This is the only time that I got within an inch of fainting. And,
That works.
so the guy's hooking up my IV and he's got his finger over the blood tube thing. I don't know how to describe it, but he stuck me and he's holding his finger over it to grab the other tubes to connect it. And he just forgets and he takes his finger off the tube. And I look down and my blood is just pouring out of my body onto the floor. So much that I can hear it hitting the floor like I'm peeing. Dude.
You just popped your vein. And
When I looked at it, dude, my vision went to like I was looking through a thimble. It was like,
dang,
dude, it was like, or an eye of a needle or whatever. And that was the only time I felt myself like leaving. I could feel it. And I just told myself,
people
I was
pay
like,
big bucks for that moment.
I was like, dude, yeah, you're right. But I like, it was the hardest I've ever had to focus in my life. I feel like that's what it's like when you're about to die. I was like, do not faint. You do not faint. Because the guy even said like, you're fine, dude. Just don't faint and we'll be good. And I almost fainted. And anyway, I just
don't faint.
I focused as hard as I could and I didn't faint. And anyway, I got the IV and it honestly didn't even help. I think my hangover was so bad I probably needed 2 bags.
Were you bleeding out with the needle still in you?
Yeah, like so I'm connected here.
Yeah.
He took his finger off of this and the blood just started.
Yeah, right.
Yeah. Anyway, it's my IV
He was
story.
basically siphoning blood out of you.
Yeah. And then, I know you have tons of blood, but I started freaking out like, was that too much blood? Am I going to be weak? Am I going to be sick now? Anyway.
Dang, dude.
And it ended up being one of my favorite shows of all from up to that moment. I think it was the rowdiest, like the most fans I had. Cause I was like, that was before like I really had true fans and stuff. And that was like, ended up being a great show. So it ended up being a good day.
It's funny how like some of the best shows come.
Hey, do this. You got one of them hairs in your beard and it's bothering me. Thank you.
That's a good look. It's a good friend right there.
It's just
and fuck all of y'all for not telling me that beforehand. Yeah, dude, some of the best shows happen after days full of this is gonna suck, or like you're hoarse when you wake up and somehow your adrenaline brings your voice back for a show. That stuff's real.
Most of the hits that I've written, or not most, but a lot of them have been I either had a really bad morning or
almost didn't go,
an unscheduled ride, or almost didn't go, or somebody canceled and we had to pull in somebody or something like that.
Yeah,
almost every time.
I think that's a weird little universe thing. Just like reminding you, like, hey, show up. I've said that before on here. It's like the only thing you can guarantee yourself is showing up.
Yeah.
And like, if you don't show up, nothing's going to happen.
Yep.
You show up, something's going to happen.
Yep.
So speaking of siphoning gas, you ever siphoned gas before?
I never siphoned gas. I tried to drain my grandparents' pond one time with a water hose.
By siphoning water
sucking pond water through a water hose. And it got to like, it ran for a little bit, but then I was like 14 and I was like,
why were you doing that? You wanted to drive a truck through it?
No, the pond had a bunch of really big fish in it. And I just wanted to like catch them all out by hand and put them in the bigger pond that they had on that. They were like really close together. And I just wanted to,
were you gonna like noodle?
I don't fucking know, dude. I was just 14.
I know, were you like noodling for them? Were you, or just
I think like I was, the goal was to drain it down to like a puddle half the size of this room and just go scoop the fish out and throw them all like in this bigger pond.
That's a well thought out thought for a 14-year-old. Because at 14, I was trying to fuck the pond.
Oh.
No, it wasn't. No, but dude, I remember this ain't got nothing to do with draining shit out of a pond. But just stupid shit we did. I remember before like football games, I really probably was in like elementary school, and I would go in the backyard with like an empty toilet paper roll, those cardboard rolls.
Okay.
And
wait, where are you going with this?
Yeah. Oh, I wasn't fucking the toilet paper roll. That's what I was saying. No, I've moved on to stupid shit we'd do. No. No.
Poor Sandy, dude. I'm so sorry.
Yeah.
This girl just walked into this.
No, but we've already moved on from that. I'm talking about I would try to smoke. You guys, I have a fucking filter. I would take leaves, like dried leaves. So I'd go before football games. So it was like autumn and there'd be dead leaves on the ground. I'd take it and like roll them up, put them in this cardboard thing, double fold it over, hold it together, pinch it, and light it and smoke it like a cigar because I thought I was doing something.
Oh, yeah, I did stupid shit like that. I did the same thing
just
one
to
time.
go to the football game and be like, I smoked so much.
Smell a little bit kind of like pot, like ditch weed.
Yeah, like literally just.
Your eyes probably are super heavy and like.
There's like smoking a bonfire. Just standing over a bonfire going.
Yeah. Yeah, it's like you just got off work at Martin's over here, barbecue place or something.
That's it, dude.
Wow.
Rafe, me and Rafe, I got my boy Rafe in here. I don't know if you can see him or not. Me and Rafe grew up together since. Say what up, Rafe.
What's up?
I've talked about Rafe. This is Mitchell Tenpenny's brother. Me and Rafe been brothers since day one.
I'm laughing because you said you rolled it up when really
I didn't roll it. I turned it up.
He said he would just throw it into the fireplace, and he was like, "You won't believe how high I just got." there was some weed growing in my parents' backyard.
That's right, dude. I was on some absolute bullshit. Yeah. I was smoking Tennessee maple leaf, dried up Tennessee maple, and Charmin. Charmin. But no, I know Rafe. We always used to play. Smear whoever had the ball in the end zone back in the day. I about walked myself out of that conversation. Smear whoever had the football in the end zone. We used to play that all the time. Yep. We had the ground is lava. You remember Brian Bermudez one day?
I don't know that one. I mean, I've heard that phrase, but I don't know the
You better watch
game.
out. The floor's lava and you just jumping around to stay on like the
okay. Like move the furniture around or some shit. Like
but in the end zone, the only place that wasn't lava was like the pole vaulters track.
Y'all had pole vaulting?
I mean, it was there.
Dude, we had like 3 sports in my high school.
Baseball, football, and pole dancing.
Baseball, football, and
rifle team.
Yeah. And
were you on the rifle team?
Spit. No, I'm kidding. We didn't have a rifle team.
Dude, now that in baseball, how far you could like from the third base dugout, we would always try to see if we could spit it over the third base line. I like a long spit.
You gonna try that tonight?
Yeah. We got a game tonight.
We got a game tonight.
Yeah, dude, the recoupables are playing.
We better
tonight.
both hit bombs.
We've had 2 games canceled. We're supposed to be 3 weeks deep in the season.
Yep.
And tonight's opening night. What are you wearing?
Probably these shorts. Also, if you don't wear shorts,
you can leave.
Fuck off,
you know,
dude.
Napoleon, you can leave.
It's that time of year, and I will wear these shorts every day until October 31st.
Should I sacrifice these jeans and cut them off into shorts for the night? No, but no, because I don't know if
you live like. No, don't do that.
I don't know if I'm
gonna go. You ain't going straight there. It's at 9:30.
No, I'm just trying. I will cut off a pair of jeans for tonight. I'm gonna wear jorts in my Monarchs.
All you're gonna be doing is jogging, right? You know what I mean?
That.
Hit them bombs.
I'm jogging if I hit a ground ball.
My biggest regret of last season, and I'm not using this as a platform to say I did it, but it was because of you were my biggest supporter, was that you weren't there the night I hit the home run. Like you were the first person I thought
in the
of.
islands. I was in the islands,
because I remember Jameson sent in the text thread like Hardy hit a bomb, and you were just like could not stop, all caps texting.
I think I called you too. I was so fired up.
Ern hit a bomb too. Ern hit a massive bomb like over the foul line, dude. It was so pulled. It was awesome.
It felt so, and I'll tell you what, dude. I'm either gonna pull the ball and rip it, or just little dank dribbler because I'm swinging for the fence and softball.
Me too.
So hard, dude. A lot of people like that played baseball. If you play baseball and haven't played softball, like don't go into it thinking it's like I got this, because you got to forget everything you know about hitting a baseball, weight back, swing level. You think you want to take an uppercut.
I felt like I was swinging into the dirt when I hit mine. And it was high too. It wasn't even like a line drive.
I started following some like grown man TikTok account on grown man TikTok account. Oops. A grown man softball account on TikTok. Jeez, that's way different, huh? But dude, these adults are just hitting dingers going out the.
You see the one where the guy hits the lights?
Yeah. I can't imagine doing that, man.
Same account.
Yeah.
I've seen him.
I also send him that shit too. You messaged me and said I just logged into TikTok.
I did. Because
I
that's
sent
what's
you some
weird.
good videos.
I know. I watched all of them. They're great. I got to go back and watch them.
God,
Probably
dude.
not appropriate to talk about, but
No, but there are.
yeah.
Wanna? No, just kidding. Let's talk about redneck shit you've done because on the last episode, like I said, we have progressed the production of the podcast. I definitely had to have you back, and you will be back again. But just like today, I feel like we just got carried away talking about shit, and I definitely wanted to bring up some things in the last podcast.
Yeah.
There's a story you had told me about your dad and his friends when they were
The
teenagers.
mosquito truck.
Yeah, I would like for you to
Yeah.
talk about.
I got
that.
you.
Yeah, it's great.
And honestly, I bet you that's kind of an old timer thing. I bet more people than you think probably did this.
And if your dad did this,
ask about it and then come back next week or something.
yeah,
'Cause it's-
message me or contact me somehow.
It's really nothing too crazy, but my dad lived in a neighborhood. He was from Vicksburg, Mississippi, and he lived in a very regular neighborhood, like very similar to the neighborhood you live in, right?
Mhm.
And in Mississippi, and it being really close to the river and all that, I guess that has something to do with it. But the mosquitoes are real bad, and they get really, really bad in the summer. And they figured out that the DEET, you would get high off of it. And so
DEET. That's the name of the
DEET is the
insect
chemical
repellent.
in
Gotcha.
yeah. So you have, and we still have them. I remember seeing it when I was a kid. But there's a mosquito truck, and he has a tank on the back of his truck misting DEET all over all the neighborhood, like the whole town,
Yeah.
to try to kill all the bugs.
Chemtrails.
It's like some Aaron Brockovich shit, dude.
Yeah.
It really is.
Yeah.
But so my dad just told me a story, and it's really nothing more than just that him and all the neighborhood kids would follow the DEET truck in their bike so they could get high off the DEET. And he said it just made you feel like silly and
great.
Just,
probably.
yeah, it's just what you did.
That's amazing.
And
dude.
growing up, I didn't think anything about it, and now I just am like, it's a miracle that you're not dead, or that
Yeah.
you didn't realistically get sick.
Yeah, like terminally ill in like in your 30s from just inhaling DEET.
Maybe he'll never get sick now.
I'm about to say
He hasn't gotten COVID
coronavirus.
yet.
I've been huffing DEET since I was 13.
Indeed. Every time I hear an ing thing, I always think of Riding Roads, and then I sing it to Riding Roads.
That's hilarious.
Yeah.
Dustin pops in, starts singing with us. It's actually perfect time. And Dustin, come on in. I'm just kidding. Just kidding. Dude, yeah, I mean, wow. The things we do when we're young that just we think are genius ideas.
Yeah.
I drank rubbing alcohol one time thinking I put rubbing alcohol with some milk. Like a little
I
bit
guess
of
it would
rubbing
get you drunk, right? It's 100%. It's not
It
too
would-
far off from
you'd
Everclear.
probably feel a little drunk right before you died. But like, I just will never forget the taste. I took one sip, and forever, even talking about it, I still taste rubbing alcohol with milk is like, yeah, like they did not blend at all, but thought I was going to
It's a white Russian. It's a white American.
That's white American.
I don't know.
Milk and rubbing alcohol.
Wow.
That's hilarious. Yeesh.
So yeah, redneck shit.
Do you ever do any? Do you ever seek any buzzes off of shelved item, like something you can buy in a store? Yeah, like nail polish. Or like
no, I knew
air
some people.
duster.
I knew some people that did. There was a certain. Yeah, I knew some people that did that. I know a guy.
same.
I know a guy that got a DUI on a horse. My buddy in college.
That's a good one.
My buddy in college got a DUI, and
Is he driving under the influence, or is that an RUI?
I mean, technically it's an RUI, but
Isn't the horse the designated driver?
yeah, you would think. But
That's
I guess
bullshit,
horses.
Dude, I would argue that in court. But actually, Frederick was.
I don't
clearly
think
driving.
this dude didn't stand a chance, man. But he drank. He told my buddy that he drank a bunch of Robitussin, and to get like fucked up off of it.
Of course.
And he would take his horse to this one store. It was out in the country, but you had to get on the highway for like a few miles every single day to get whatever he had to get, probably a case of beer or something. And this particular day, he drank a bunch of Robitussin and got on his horse, and he fell asleep on the horse, but the horse went to the store because the horse, they did it every day.
Fuck you,
And-
Elon Musk.
and
We have horses, dude.
A state trooper gave him a DUI. And because I guess they had to tell their story, or they were just talking like it. The reason he found out was because my buddy is because he went to the class to try to get the ticket dropped or whatever, or to get it, whatever, however that works.
Yeah.
And he found out about that. So that was crazy.
That is crazy.
Yeah.
But I'm still trying to wonder, you can't, it's like, wow. So it's either you get a DUI, but if you get a DUI for riding a horse, it should also be like endangering an animal or.
Yeah, for sure.
But
maybe that's what his ticket was getting reduced to.
Okay, because maybe because otherwise there is no ticket. Is it a DUI or is the horse just your DD?
I think the logic behind that is that horses will do whatever you tell them to. So like if the guy wanted to like commit suicide and the 18-wheeler was coming, I would imagine that he could jerk his horse out in the middle of the road at the last minute. And
horses buck up. You ever played Red Dead Redemption?
Yeah,
they don't run off cliffs like that.
That's true.
Whoa, horses
that's
like, fuck
true.
no.
I guess you could probably fight that in court and at least get it like reduced.
Good lawyer.
But I guess it gets into one of those.
Horse has to come to court and testify. So,
yay or nay?
Yay or nay? That's good.
Oh man,
that's good. How are you feeling? You feel like you come back to life?
Yeah, I think so.
You working?
Oh, that's a big bag too.
That is a big.
I love it.
Pee smells funny after those.
Does it? I tasted a little bit of the vitamin. I always do.
The first pee usually smells a little bit different. Maybe it's just whatever I ate that day.
That's true with asparagus too, right? It like sticks up the place.
Yeah. What is it you want to eat for good smelling piss? What is it like?
Pineapple?
Pineapple.
Yeah.
Or good smelling pussy. Oh God.
Sorry, Mom.
No, don't make me bring that stuff up on my podcast.
All right. I'm trying to
Don't
think
put words in my mouth anymore. You want to do the redneck or nah segment?
Yeah, let's do
That's
it.
a good segue. Yeah. And again, sorry, dude. Okay.
Poor girl. I feel so bad.
I started to.
Here's the first one.
All right, what do we see? No, so basically what we're doing here is you're going to watch a movie and tell me, or you're going to watch a 3.5 hour film and tell me if it's redneck or not. No sound?
Oh, shit, bro.
It's already redneck.
I don't like it. No. Yo, you guys ever have problems starting your truck, dude? Come to me, I'll fix it. Like that, motherfucker.
Can you tell me what he's doing there?
He's definitely hooked that switch up to like the starter somehow because it acts as the same concept.
Yeah.
Sean Stimley, prove me wrong, please, but I think that's what it was. You know, there could also be a guy in the car because you can't ever see the driver.
Hey, we should redo this video with an IV connected to the battery.
That's amazing.
And like you pump the little thing and
just put it on the battery or some shit. That's amazing.
I'm gonna say that's redneck for sure.
That's very redneck.
That's redneck. And he's got the Under Armour shirt on too.
Over and tosses a line.
Or just for my ears' sake.
Whoa.
What they got going on there?
What is happening?
Is that redneck or is that genius?
They just made an island?
So they basically took chainsaws and cut a circle in the ice
Yeah.
to make like a rotating
Lazy
stage.
Susan.
Yeah, exactly.
That's
That they can
insane.
put bonfire on.
That's pretty awesome. But like
Rednecks wouldn't do that much work.
that's like super cool, but like why?
Right.
Why?
Right.
For a video.
I'm not gonna. I guess that's redneck.
I'll let you decide because, in my opinion,
Yeah, that's redneck. At the end of the day, that's definitely redneck.
and redneck does come in different shapes and sizes.
Yeah. I can't just imagine myself being like, dude, it was awesome. We like rotated instead of just sat there by the fire.
Yeah, but like, don't think about it. We're rotating right now.
Yeah, that's
On
true.
what? On what?
A rock.
Yes, dude. A what? A rock? A rock? Hey, every time I sing it, I tell you what, like I said, thought it was Science Over You, and then now
Over
so
You.
many times I sing it now. I rock, dude. We're all just living life in a rock.
I can't believe that there's not a TikTok parody of that. It would be amazing if there was.
There could be. I liked you redoing Where You At for the SEC network.
Oh, thank you, man. They paid me a lot of money to do that.
That was good. I hope they did, because that's a little headache to do.
I'm not gonna lie. I did not want to do it, and that's like one of the little weird, like, and this is so but just
if the money's
my
right.
music and like, just I don't like making little jokes or whatever. Even though half of my songs are funny, but like
that one didn't come off to parody though.
I wrote it and then it was like it phrased perfectly, and I was like, okay, I can do this. Yes, I fought the guys on it, and then Tracker was just like, well, this is what.
Was it your first try?
Yeah.
I mean, to me, it didn't come across satirical at all.
Yeah.
And it's the same concept as the song itself. You just changed up some words.
Yeah, pretty much.
Or names, really.
Yeah. So it did. It worked. It definitely worked. I didn't have to go. All I was doing was naming cities in the first place, or states, or whatever.
Yeah. What do we have?
I did that to John Gurney in the Rednecker video.
Yes, you did.
So yes, the answer is yes.
Yeah, that's Redneck. Can you?
Was this chick like? Was she trying to get like good like Instagram like?
She's trying to get a little mud on her tires.
Like you get married and then a year later you do Trash the Dress.
So that's cool.
She did it like this with the quad.
I want to do that. I gotta get married first.
Is that her second husband doing 4-wheeler donuts around the dress she wore for her first marriage?
Probably. I'm saying that's Redneck.
Living like the walls are coming down.
Sounds like she got the Lion King.
This is not Redneck.
Living like the lies are falling.
What is this?
Living like the lies are coming down.
What shirt is that, man? Did you get that before or after Tiger King?
Long after. Living like the walls are coming down. I didn't even know this video was going to get played today.
That's incredible, dude. And you had the shirt in there? Is that a Tacovas bag?
I told him, I said, if you showed up wearing all black, I was going to audible and wear this outfit.
I like the that shirt looks great on you, man.
Thank you.
It really does.
Seth said I look like Luke Combs shopped at Gucci.
I'm trying to think of a pun right now.
I wouldn't.
I won't.
I wouldn't think of no puns in 2021.
That's a great video.
Puns are done in 21. Who's with me? God.
Oh, man.
Let's do Living La Vida Local since we're just banging segments out, dude. Yeah. Hardy's a damn near local.
Yeah, I think so.
You know enough about what's happening in Nashville to be able to give your favorite restaurant in the Ville.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. What would that be?
Do I have to only pick one?
No, give me your top 3.
Okay.
And why? Or for what?
Coming in at number 3 is Jack Brown's.
Ooh.
Dude,
Are we going after this?
You want to?
It's right there.
Yes.
Yeah.
Can we please?
Rafe?
Yeah, dude.
Yeah, I'd love a little Greg Brady.
It's the best. I don't care what you say. It's the best burger in Nashville, dude.
It's popping.
And it's just, yeah. They have all the weird specialty burgers and stuff. My favorite, I think, is the Greg Brady. The cream cheese.
Yeah, the Greg Brady's great. I also love the, there's a spicy one that has the jalapenos on it.
Shocker. Yeah.
And it does every
Where's
time.
your glove? You still got your Shocker glove?
Yeah, it's one of these two.
Oh, I've done the double before for sure.
Double's the way.
There's one that has the mac and cheese and the Fritos on it or whatever.
Man, all of the burgers at Jack Brown's are so good.
I can't remember the name of it. There's a Shocker
glove. My Shocker glove. Man, dude.
Anyway,
cough.
Number 2 is Bella Napoli, which is actually right beside.
I ate lunch there yesterday.
Dude,
you're telling me my favorite spot. Stop. Where are you taking me to lunch?
Dude.
All my favorite places.
It's
Bella Napoli's so good.
It's the best, dude. Like there's like all kinds of Italian places, but this is legit. There's like 9 things on the menu, which is the most Italian thing ever. If you've ever been to like real Italian places.
Lance Miller's calling me. Hey, Lance.
Call him back.
Call you back.
It's just good. Their pizza, everything is awesome.
Yeah.
And then number 1 for me is Fifth and Taylor.
Yeah, that's the only one I haven't been to.
I love
yet.
it, man. It's just good.
What do you get at Fifth and Taylor? Is that like steak and sides?
They always have
or?
a steak. Their menu can change, but they have like bacon wrapped quail that's just like super good. Beef tartare. None of this stuff I knew until I started dating Callie, but their beef tartare is like unreal. It's just a really, really good spot. The big like Mediterranean, like 40-foot ceilings. It's just a cool vibe.
Yeah, dude. My brother-in-law, Delaney's brother Matt, he started his little private chef.
I know. I had that food over at Seth's.
Yeah, right. So he went down and cooked for Sam for the month we were down there writing. I was only down for a week. He was down there the whole month. And when I was there, he made he had some dish that was pork cheek. And it was to die for. And then something else came out. It was like a crab cake with quail egg on it.
Yeah, I love a good quail
egg. I love the salty, like,
I'm a big fan.
Matt, and by the way, Brian, free shout out, Brian Co. Meals, if y'all ever want like a home cooked.
So legit, dude. The man makes donuts.
He makes homemade donuts. He can make the best burger.
Dude, it's incredible.
Sheesh, it's so good, dude.
What's your number 1? That's so hard to pick.
Yeah, I mean, my number 1 like fine dining experience in Nashville is Santo.
I haven't been.
Yeah, Santo next to True Foods in Green Hills is really good.
True Foods is actually really good.
True Foods is good.
It's a little pricey.
Well, Santo's way more pricey than
but if you know what you're getting, I'm sure it's better.
Dude, and the menu at True Food, all right, here's a hot take or a cold take. I don't fucking like True Foods.
I get the same thing every time. In my defense, I get the same.
What do you get? The sweet potato hash and a cheeseburger?
No, I get like the
only thing I'd look.
It's like a zucchini noodle beef teriyaki. I mean, it's a healthy thing, but it's like it's good.
I guess. I guess. Do you remember what it was like to have weight on you, dude? Because
I still do, man.
No,
I
you
still
don't.
do.
No, I took all your weight. The quarantine hit, and Hardy goes one way, I go the other.
It's got to go somewhere, man.
It does got to go somewhere. When are you playing golf again? By the way, this is random, but we should play golf. I'm thinking about playing Friday if you want to play.
I can't. I'm on the road, but I was thinking about playing with a friend on Wednesday or Thursday if you want to go.
Yeah. Do I know him?
Yeah.
Yeah, we should go play.
Yeah.
Dude, I just want golf to be something that like my kid plays way sooner in life than I did.
He'll probably be a beast.
Everybody I've met that like, even if they took years of their life not playing and then started playing again during quarantine, but like they started at like 7 or 8.
Yeah. It's like skiing.
Pretty good golfers. Mitchell played golf at a young age, right?
Yeah,
Mitchell's a pretty good golfer. You played with Mitchell, haven't you?
He's
Mitchell
pretty good.
grew up playing golf.
He plays good golf.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't play golf,
But
so I don't
so,
Yeah, he
all
can-
right,
he
so
can
did
ball
your
for
dad
sure.
take Mitchell playing golf and not you? Or were you too young?
Well, I was too young, so I was hitting stuff in the water, and I could see my dad was like, "Okay, well,
That boy
we're
ought to
just not
stay.
going to hit this time." And I was like, "But your boy wants to hit."
he basically just got excluded from the golf
So
days.
I got a little.
I'm
hurt.
trying to get Rafe to come out and play more golf, though. You got a good little swing on you.
every now and then.
That's all. That's golf.
That's all
dude.
it takes.
Well, that's why when I went with you and I saw you were hitting 3 times, I was like, "Oh, this is different."
Yeah.
Oh, whoa. What's all this?
3 times. What are you talking about?
Wait
What are you
a
talking about? Pull the mic out of his face. What are you talking about? Nobody has to be here anyways. 3 times. I got a bone to pick with you.
Well, 2.
No, you can hit as many times. That's what I'm saying. When you go play golf with me, like it's not about. Unless I'm like playing with 3 other people who are keeping score, I'm probably just out there having a good time. And
You need to take a week or whatever, or like a month, and play it exactly how it is, just to see what your score is. Because
Yeah.
I think it's good for like, I mean, unless you're not even about that at all. Like if you're, I think it's good to know like what your number
Where
is.
you're at.
Sometimes. Yeah, I don't know.
and there are perks to having a super high handicap.
Oh yeah,
It took me 6 months to know what a handicap was. I thought it was like, what's wrong with him? But now
what's your handicap? Probably my chipping. I'm not very good at that.
Exactly. That's exactly what I thought. I was like, he's probably got a weak spot out there. But now I know the handicap is what your score is plus however many strokes over par you are, right?
Your handicap is what your average over par number is. and
I
it's
got a well over handicap.
it varies course to course. So like if it's a tough course like Gaylord, I think maybe it's considered a tougher course. If you shoot an 80, your handicap for that course would probably be a 6 as opposed to an 8, which is 8 over because it's a harder course. So it's
so it'll tell you can score 72. If you score an 80, is that what you're saying? If you make an 80, you can cut off 8 strokes.
Well, okay.
I don't know how this works.
That's if you're playing with somebody.
People ask, how do you feel?
Yeah,
golf? You'll need to find out the course rating and the slope of the golf property you played on. Subtract the course rating from your score and multiply. What does that say under?
By 113.
Okay.
What?
Look, dude.
I
don't know about all that. I'm sure.
Sounds like a lot of math.
I don't know that. I'm sure it's Google, so I'm sure that's right. But yeah, I guess you count your handicap. Yeah, you subtract. I guess if you find out what the slope is. There's apps, dude. I have an app that just does it for you.
Caddy app? What do you have?
Mine is I can't remember.
What is your handicap?
I got down to a 5 last year for a hot second, but I finished at a 7.
You scored like an 82 at Pinehurst, right?
Yeah.
That's insane. That's a really good score.
I played really good though.
Is Chris Lane pocket hurting after that week?
I took his money that week, man. I really did. This is called US Handicap, and it's easy. Just calculate your stuff. I haven't kept up with it this year, but I need to.
Yeah.
But you're right. It's good to have a high handicap because when you play with other people too, like they'll slap you on a team that's really good, or and if you par a couple holes or something, that's a big benefit for you and like your team because
they like having you on the team too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because you have potential to birdie holes and stuff. So like, yeah, golf is tight.
Yeah. I'm addicted for sure.
You want to get this IV out?
Am I done? Yeah. You want to?
Yeah. Pull the IV out.
I guess I get that, and then we can do one more segment. We can wrap.
Nice.
Oh, should I do a calling with him while we're on here?
Yes.
Oh yeah.
You want to rip a calling now that you got?
Yeah,
the
that
IV
beer
out?
felt fucking dope.
Let's get that.
Especially it's the same time as like you're going in, it's like pissing and drinking at the same time. Something going in, something going
Dude,
in.
I had another redneck story that I had in my head and I can't freaking remember it now.
What did you say about Parmesan earlier?
Parmesan breadsticks with all of my best friends. Parmesan. Whoa.
Dude, I mean, maybe 5 or 6 years ago. 5 years ago, probably.
Yeah.
We were on.
Probably.
We were on,
dude, if you took a picture, we both looked complete
I
transformations.
weighed about
dude.
80 pounds less. I had a shaved head. I looked like a little slim.
I looked like a girl.
You did have long hair. You didn't look like a girl.
But I was completely clean shaven.
Yeah, long hair and glass. You had the same glasses, long hair. But
I mean, I had long
look
hair, clean shaven, and I had man boobs. I think a guy
different.
called me Ma'am one time at Walmart. I swear to God. And it was one of those where I was like, hey, excuse me. And it was like getting bath. He was like, do y'all have any like 4-aught bass hooks? And he was like, no, ma'am. Oh my God, I'm so sorry. It was like,
no, man.
It wasn't like a whoops. I was just talking to my mom on the phone. It was like, I thought you were a fucking girl.
Yo, wow. That guy caught 13 puncture wounds to the ribs.
Yeah, that was fun.
No, but that trip, to think back, that was, we were riding on the Tree Vibes bus.
Yeah.
And it was after an FGL show. And I'm pretty sure it was, we're just late night in there, maybe smoking a little weed. Who took one hit of weed and coughed for years? Somebody's still coughing.
I know.
From one hit of weed.
I know who it is. I don't.
Yeah, dude, put him on blast.
Mike Walker.
Dude took one hit of weed and coughed, is still coughing. Dude. And that's what me and him were just dying laughing. We're making all kinds of videos.
It's impossible for him to get COVID because he's never breathing in there. It's all just like,
yeah, that's so funny. The ultimate mask, the cough itself. But the reason we got to Parmesan though is like we had written a song that day and we had to put harmonies on and we were calling harmonies Parmesan.
Yeah.
Parmesan and breadsticks.
And I tell you what I was doing is I was playing the chords to
grab when you can. I want you to grab that guitar.
I will.
And tell me with your hands what you were playing. How's that feel?
Good. The tape's the worst part.
Is there any way you could just maybe put a needle in me and just let it stick, let it sit there? Yeah. I just want to feel that fire. I'm just walking around with an unattended half a tooth hanging out of me. It's like, I'm
Hanging
ready
out.
for whatever.
Not even like a
ready for
hospital
whatever.
skirt or thing like you escaped the hospital. You're
No,
just like
I
hanging
escaped
out.
my own house.
It's like having the fake cigarettes, you know.
Yes. Damn, dude. The chalk cigarettes. Did you ever the little candy?
Oh
chalks?
yeah, for sure.
See that and like jerky chew. I was dipping jerky chew when I was 4.5 years old.
When did you get your first real dip?
My first real dip would have been probably 7th or 8th grade.
Yeah, same. 13 or something.
But like
that.
most of the guys in my grade got their first dip from me. Like in the in the back of the
I feel
bus
that.
on the way back from football games. I'd make them take a little grizzly wintergreen dip. And they'd buzz their ass off all the way back from
Well,
Giles
that's
County or something.
Grizzly is,
you're gonna
is the
hurt off
strongest one too.
Yeah. But like I know a couple of those guys definitely still, most of them still dipping for sure. I got them on the hook, so
I still dip, man.
yeah. And I got off of it. That's definitely that story
Damn, bro.
of my life. All right, you guys all right? You good? Everybody good? Oh, you're still dipping?
Oh, whoa, dude, that was just a middle school.
I thought that was, yeah, dude, you're addicted to crack because of me and all this stuff. Like, man, dude, you're only supposed to do this a couple times.
Oh yeah, sure.
What was it? What chords were you playing? Or
It
to
was
what
it was
song?
over the chords of so
Make sure that's in tune before it.
what tune? Oh my god.
I don't know what tune that's in, dude. Also, all I really wanted was to have my guitar tuned. I don't know, man. It's in Dad. Yeah, it's in Dad Gone. It's in Dad Gone. You have perfect pitch, pretty much.
Pretty close. So it was like
breadsticks with all of my best friends. Parmesan, Parmesan, breadsticks with all of my best friends. Parmesan,
and it was when the dogs did find her. Got time. And at first I was just playing. We were like playing 90s. Like I think Mark Hallman was on there, and he started playing like "The Day I Tried to Live" by Soundgarden.
Oh yeah.
And we were passing around the guitar, playing like 90s rock songs that we knew.
Wait,
And I started playing that, and then you just came on and started singing
That's right.
because we were eating pizza. It's all coming
That's
back
right,
now.
dude. No, that is right. That's right. I mean, I remember what I was wearing. I was wearing an old camp hoodie and cut off jeans.
Yeah, because it was the cream color, similar color to that
cream
one.
and red. Yeah, cream and red. I was
Yep.
skinhead. And you were wearing a Mississippi Braves
Hat.
t-shirt. I thought you were wearing a jersey shirt.
No, it was probably the hat. I had that hat for forever.
That's right.
Yeah,
That
and I
was like the Hardy hat when I met you. That was the hat.
yeah, it was probably the only one I had, only one I owned.
Oh, sob story, dude. Started from the bottom. Now we're here, dude. Nobody cares, man.
Yeah, but that was good times.
Want to do this?
Yeah, let's do it. That sounds fun.
You got any beer in there? Do we need?
No,
another
I'm
beer?
done.
Oh, yeah, that's fine, dude. Thank you, Sandy.
Seriously, thank you so much.
Sorry you had to sit through this unbelievable.
Do I need it? Do people usually tip you? Do you have a Venmo? Are you sure? Okay. All right. Thank you so much. Be safe.
I'll tell Bobo to tip you. Bobo, if you're listening to this, man, send that girl a goddamn nice tip, man.
Come on, man.
Very nice, $230 tip. So can we get a beer? Is there beer in the fridge out there, Rafe? Rafe, go check the kitchen fridge. Kitchen fridge, man. I almost wore the
I
whole.
got a couple in my truck, but they're probably hot.
What are we talking about?
Hot Bush Lights.
If there ain't beer in there, I'll chug a hot Bush Light with you. I mean,
Yeah.
there's not many people I would, but I will. I feel like my wife would need a couple of.
Oh, I just thought of my redneck story. Can I tell it?
Yeah. I've been looking for this for a week and a half, by the way.
Your pen?
I've been going through couches. Pockets.
Is that the real stuff? No.
Yes.
Yeah. Nice.
Yes.
Man, I got a good indica from Colorado when I went, and
Don't.
and it was perfect, dude. It was like the best thing.
A
ever.
good.
I think they're really dialing it in out there too. I feel like
Yeah, I got some gelato right now that just came from California, and it's
that indica?
hybrid. And
Got you. It's a hybrid. I always think of the South Park episode when they all get hybrids.
sit you on the couch, still gonna think. What's the indica do? Sit you on the couch. What's sativa? Make you gonna think. Hybrid. Sit you on the couch, still gonna think.
What is that?
Just a little something I came up with.
I love it.
Really?
Yeah, just
I thought you were going off his South Park.
I thought it was a South Park thing.
oh no, this is
That's
just
hilarious.
It sounds like one.
sit you on the couch, still gonna think. Hybrid. I don't know, dude. Rafe knows I just made that up.
So, more than likely.
So what you do is last time I did this, shit fell apart on me. So try this.
oh, same time? Oh,
Why not, dude? Why not? Let's get the microphone out of the way.
Zero, do you...
So
Okay, got you. Wait, oh, never mind. I was about to say. Whoa. There's a song, you probably heard it, and I can't talk about it yet, but I just cut a cover. And it just does the biggest. It's actually, it goes, no, but it's. Okay, what am I doing wrong here? Because mine's,
you should be good to go.
it's coming out, though. Does it matter?
You ready?
Yeah.
Cheers. Little foam.
I didn't get my whole beer in there. Is that okay?
I didn't either.
Mine was a little foamy.
I didn't either.
That's nice, man.
Goes down nice.
Kong?
Kong.
Is that a sponsored thing?
It is, dude. Presenting. Proud. They got a neon sign in here.
Oh, that's cool. I'm trying to get some more neons for my.
Do you have neon signs in your house?
I have 2 in my bar. One's like a big arrowhead. This guy in Atlanta made for me, and then the other one, my mom actually got it made for me when one beer went number 1. It was it's just it's the same logo as my hat, where it's just a beer bottle, and then it says like,
Oh, that's cool.
one beer in the middle, like in the label or whatever.
That's
It's cool.
sick. I
Trying
think
to get more
are
there.
we getting a Just Be in Earnest neon? Are we still working on maybe that?
The flamingo.
I'd like to for sure. I think it would look great.
Yeah. So what are you saying about you would like a logo to go within this? Like,
No. Not.
are you saying them to make
I wanted to base the logo package
Off of
that,
this.
because that's so iconic. I feel like
with the cattle head or just the square thing?
It's definitely
I can give you the full pitch when we get off. But
yeah, I would like that.
proofed a lot of hits in here, dude.
That is crazy. So
heard a lot of
what
hits
have
written
what
in
have we written in this room?
This bar, more than my hometown.
If I Know Me.
If I Know Me, damn, you're right. I wrote
You wrote Still Going Down in this room, probably.
Sure
with
did.
Charlie. And I
Yep.
was so pissed. I was in New York City.
and I always
and
forget that you're not on that song
You
just because
and
we were
so
in such a
everybody
groove.
else, Seth, and everybody's like,
It's
Seth
just 'cause we
still
had-
texts me, be like, man, Still Going Down. I'm like, man, still didn't write it. Still didn't fucking write it.
Yeah, a lot of Morgan stuff, and then I think that's the only. I think you probably wrote some stuff with Sam in here. Did you?
We
We wrote.
I wrote
he
a
just
bunch
never
of
cut
songs
anything.
with Sam in here, but the ones that ended up making it were out at a cabin.
Yeah,
At a little riding street.
yeah.
Yeah, there's been a lot of stuff in here. And like I've said before, too, Garth Brooks signed his first record deal in this room.
This room?
In this room.
That's a lie.
This was Capitol Records, and he signed his first record deal in this room.
Are you serious?
And I think this room wasn't blocked off by that room. I think it was like a long office or something.
Wow.
But yeah.
I thought this was going to be a big joke or something.
No, that's what I'm saying. This room's like crazy. So like whether the building's haunted or not, it's definitely got energies left in it. Like just from like a lot of energy has been spent
Yeah.
in here.
Well, think about too, and you've pulled me in on every one of these, but with you, and you've probably done more than that, but like we've written with Keith Urban in here, Nelly in here,
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Sam Hunt in here.
We did write with Nelly in here.
Yeah. It's been a lot of cool stuff happening. You've probably written with tons of more people in here.
It's just cool from like when we first like I remember that was probably another 3 years ago when me and Joey are listening to your demos back in there in the
Back before I cut.
yeah, and that's
Damn.
I came out to you in the parking lot and was like, Joey wants to cut a record.
Yep.
with
You did tell me that.
Would
I
you want
remember
to do that? And you're like, you serious? It's like, yeah. And I went back to Joey. He's like, he's in.
He called me the next day.
Yeah, and I mean, it's so cool to just like, and I remember at that same time, you know, we'd be back there talking and daydreaming about like, yo, like this shit goes like I want. It's like we can be cool. We can be bringing anybody through here. You know, like Big Loud could just be the hot corner, and then it
3
is
years
the
later.
hot corner.
Oh,
up
there's no
until
doubt.
COVID hit, and like we weren't really in here, but like every day you didn't know who you could see the Batmobile out here, like Keith Urban's in.
Yeah.
Today. It's like you never knew who's gonna pull up
Yep.
a Big Loud.
That's true, man. It really is. And now they've signed, you know, I don't know how public this is, but, you know, they've kind of the first crew of writers have moved on from here, which is fine.
Yeah.
It's part of, you know, being in the industry, but now they've signed this whole new fresh batch of writers, like young guys that are just gonna
Rocky
churn
Block,
out.
dude.
Rocky and
John Byron.
Hey, Jacob Durrett, Mark Holman, like just guys that are going to crank out hits. Big Loud is
This place
just,
is popping, dude. I'll tell you, John Byron wrote 865. I guess that was like a 2-way. That was his first cut when went on the album, and then so I had a session with him and Charlie, and like, you know, like other than writes with you, like I usually carry the weight or like have the idea, and then when it's with you, I'll let you go. But with John, I was kind of burnt. It was like on a Friday, and I was like, maybe he's got, and dude had a verse, chorus like mapped out and like airtight, and I was like, so we can just write like a second
So
verse
I get to be on this?
Yeah, dude. And I was so impressed. I was pumped.
I've heard nothing but good things. I know that song Sean has coming out.
Yeah.
I've heard that one. I don't talk too much about it, but
Is that the Hello You Up joint? No, he wrote
That's out.
He's-
that's out.
Yeah, that one's out.
the one that's like, I'm just a something
Hey,
away.
Hello You
Oh,
Up
that is
Away.
Up. Shit, my
Yeah,
bad, Sean.
Hello
that
You
song
Up.
song is
Yeah,
so
that's
good.
yeah,
He's doing
but
well right now too.
yeah, it is.
I mean, it's massive.
I had Sean on last week. What a
I know.
good guy. Sean
What's the
Beard.
meth pun he made? That shit was hilarious.
Dude, he said it's like Crystal Light, but crystal meth.
Yes, dude.
that shit.
That was so good.
That stuff sent me. Do we have another segment you want to do?
Yeah.
We've scooted through an hour and doesn't feel like it.
Yeah, we can do a new one called
Jack
Guess That
Brown just calling my name.
Fuck
I
yes,
gotta
dude.
get a little Greg
I haven't
Brady
eaten
in my
today.
veins. Whoa. Whoa, Jack.
Whoa.
I said, Jack Brown just calling my name. I need a little Greg Brady all up in my veins. Whoa. Hey, whoa. I had on a video that came out today with John Chris.
I saw that. It was funny.
The Jason Aldean.
There's no Dean.
Is it Jason Aldean on a jukebox?
Yeah.
To good. Jason Aldean at the bar. Then they cut it. Goes Jason Aldean on a neon dream going way too fast in his car. I thought I saw Jason Aldean on a jukebox. Could it have been Jason Aldean at the bar? I swear it was Jason. We did that, and it ain't no Dean like Jason now.
Yeah.
Anyways,
That was awesome.
Also brought to you by MeUndies. You probably wonder why I haven't been picking at a little wedgie all day. It's because I'm wearing MeUndies. MeUndies believes that comfort is more than what's touching your skin. It's about feeling comfortable in your skin. Amen to that. That's why MeUndies sources the softest, most comfortable fabrics imaginable. And I personally love rocking MeUndies because it's not only comfortable, but with all the different styles, I can wear something that's perfectly my personality. Feel cute because of MeUndies. You know when you rush home to change into something more comfortable? That's MeUndies. It's like they pull the clouds from the sky, split them into undies, put them right in your pants. You understand? They got from small to 4XL. Doesn't matter what size you are. You're riding in style and you're super comfortable. MeUndies has a great offer for my listeners. For any first-time purchasers, you get 15% off and free shipping. MeUndies also has their problem-free philosophy. If you're not satisfied with any product for any reason, they'll refund or exchange it. Doesn't matter. No questions. So get your 15% off your first order and free shipping by going to MeUndies.com/Ernest. That's MeUndies.com/Ernest. Get yourself some MeUndies and find out for yourself why you won't wear anything but MeUndies. Yeah. I don't know what brought me there. What do we guess that demo? Is that what Ern sees a logo and describes the type of, guess that demographic, dude.
Got you.
Yeah,
Person who shops there, then Hardy will try to guess the brand. Sees a logo.
So Hardy, don't cheat.
Okay. Oh, wait. So I'm not looking?
Yeah, you face me. This is like what
Okay.
cards on your forehead, I guess, type of deal.
Okay.
You have to take a drink if you're wrong.
I still got some in here.
Turn it into a drink.
So he's gonna name the person.
He's showing me a logo right now.
Oh,
And I'm going to describe the stereotype.
I don't know if I'm gonna be good at this.
You might be, dude. Middle-aged women, single mothers, moms and kids, dads who are walking through this store trying to find a TV. Half and half are going to be wearing a mask. The other half don't care. you're probably going to go on a Saturday and it's way too crowded, but you can go get a TV. Everybody that goes there is like, I'm just got to go in and get this one thing. And they end up spending $230.
Electronic Express?
Ballpark, but it's like, I don't even need a TV. I just need some shampoo, but I'm going to end up getting kid toys and maybe a shirt, a Massimo shirt. Maybe some shoes, some off-brand versions of Timberlands.
Target?
Yes!
All right, let's go.
It's the off-brand Timberlands every time. Okay. Oh, yeah, but I'm going to also get some Starbucks.
On the way out.
Yeah.
Or on the way in.
I'm going to go get 3 sets of clothes and diabetes.
Dude, that voice is very accurate.
And diabetes. Okay, no masks at this store. I'm going to go in and I'm going to buy some meat. I'm going to go in, buy maybe some tire foam and an AR-57.
Walmart?
Yeah, dude.
AR-57.
And I'm also going to be carrying my AR-19.
Yep, outside my hip.
Open carry. Okay. I swear I'm an Instagram influencer. I drink lattes. I wear yoga pants. This is a super bougie little place, like only my bougie friends will go to, and you got to go to like the health center, and it's for my yoga, but I don't even really do yoga. It's just so I can
Lululemon?
Yes, dude. It's just so I can wear my golden goose and like
Let's go.
talk about boys that I never really actually had a chance with, but they have more money than me, so I might as well talk about them because they hear me talking about them. Maybe they want to get inside my Lululemon.
Dude, when
maybe I'm gonna go on The Bachelor. Oh, maybe I just got off The Bachelor, moving to Nashville,
and everything after they talk, do they go, oh my god,
oh my god, stagecoach,
stagecoach,
oh my god,
backstage pass,
oh my god. All right, dude, I just got to make a quick run into this store. I got to buy a goddamn fishing rod and get some bait. And before I leave, I'm probably going to grab some Carhartts. And oh my God, I do need a net and a couple more hooks. And damn, is that
Bass Pro Shops?
Yeah, of course.
Yeah,
dude.
of course.
Yes. And I'm going to get
4 for 4.
And you get shot in the parking lot on your way out.
Yeah, you're right. If you go too far close to the Amazon Cafe or whatever it is, Rainforest Cafe.
Hated it to be this way, but get in, hurry up, get in. Oh my god, dude, Rainforest Cafe. Somebody was like, he was like, oh my god, he asked me on a date, and like, he's gonna take me to the aquarium restaurant.
Is this a real thing?
This is a real thing, and I was like, the aquarium restaurant is where you're gonna go on your first date. I was like, you understand, like, you're probably gonna have to pay for this meal.
If that's where you went,
baby, I'm gonna take you somewhere real nice for our first date.
That's better than taking them to Aquatic Critter Inc. Dude, I see people. Do you know what I'm talking about? It's off of Nolensville, and it's
Aquatic Critter. Is that where you got Sandy Patty Mayonnaise? He got his gecko.
I see people in there all the time. Cheap ass people. They might be broke or poor, so I'm really sorry if you are.
Rich and
but cheap ass people that take their kids in there and treat it like a fucking aquarium.
Oh no.
Yes, they walk the aisles and they're like, all right, come look at this one, come look at this one. And then I've seen them leave. I used to have an aquarium. I had this funny thing about my aquarium too, where I would get little fish and then I get tired of them and I get big fish and I just put them in there and then they would eat all the little fish. And then I get tired of them. And so I would just
serial killer. I also had this cat one time and I bashed it over the head and it turns out it only had one life. But then we went to the aquarium. Dude, that's so funny. You went to the Aquatic Critter. That's you, right? You went to the Aquatic Critter.
Yeah, that's actually my Dodge Charger right there.
You thought that was the Nashville Zoo until last year. Hey, where you at, dude? I'm at the zoo in the parking lot waiting. No, dude, I'm at the zoo in the parking lot waiting. What, like the yellow strip with the red writing? No, dude, like the fucking zoo.
Down the street 1 mile.
Like Aquatic Critter?
No, they got jellyfish in there though, dude.
They do, like neon jellyfish.
I mean, look, dude, you want to just get high and have a day?
Usually.
Go walk. They got some shit. I bought an eel from these people one time, and his name was Neil the Eel, and he committed suicide after a year.
You know what? You know what you call that? A done deal. Hey, suicide deal. Neil the Eel suicide deal. Life's not real. Shit, turns out it is, dude.
No, did he crawl? He climbed. He swam out of the fucking aquarium, and I woke up the next day, and he was just like a slug, a freaking dried up slug. It was sad, man.
How does an eel kill himself? What was this? Neil the Eel
with oxygen,
kill himself.
Dude. I literally was asleep, and he in the middle of the night just jumped over.
Oh, he jumped out. I see now.
That's what I mean.
see.
I woke up and the poor thing, dude, he was just a dried sea cucumber on the floor of my thing.
Were you emotionally attached to Neil?
Fuck that eel, dude.
Fuck that eel. Made,
Fuck yeah.
caught the rest of his bass out of his grandmother's pond with that eel.
Yeah, you're right.
Hey, you want to answer a couple fan questions?
Yeah.
Me neither. Joe S. Such a fake name. I'm going to my first country music festival in June. If the FTC allows it. Just kidding. I'm going to my first country music festival in June. Tailgates and tall boys. Hey, we'll be there. You guys excited to get back on the road?
Are you playing that?
Yeah.
Oh my God.
You know it's you, me, Santa Claus, and Mitchell Tenpenny.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah, dude. We're
Peoria, right?
Yes, and they're trying to fly us down private the night before and have dinner and go play golf the morning of and then do the show.
Okay. Have you met Wayne yet?
That's who's flying. Yeah, I've talked to Wayne on the phone.
Yeah.
And I stayed at his house in St. Thomas with Chris and them, I believe. Austin is his son. Yeah, it's a stout little lineup on a Thursday, huh?
Wow. Yeah, I'm very excited for that one.
Yeah,
that's gonna be fun. Everybody, dude, that's the one that everybody's talking about. Like everybody, when is that? What was the day on that?
Is it June 6th?
3rd and 4th.
June 3rd and 4th. Yeah, 3rd. So we'll fly down on the 2nd, have dinner, play golf the morning of the 3rd.
Wayne's cool. He's a nice guy.
Dude, I'm so stoked for that because that to me, I believe that day will feel the most like
real
it's ever felt. And I think people are ready for that. I think like especially that show, people are going to show up early.
Oh,
it's going to be
they're going to be ready. God, I did not know that me, you, and Santa and Mitchell are going to play on the same day.
and he wants to fly us all down and do the whole thing.
That's going to be like a 14-minute flight, but that's to still be fun.
Yeah, no, and it'll be super not commercial.
Oh.
You see what I'm saying? I ain't talking Delta, all right? I'm talking Wheels Up. This podcast brought to you by Wheels Up. Wheels Up, proud sponsor of Just Be in Earnest. If you don't want to fly, they do. Wheels Up. David says from Arkansas, he says, if you could be in one cartoon show that you used to watch as a kid, which would it be?
Adventure Time.
What is that? Do I know about...
That's Comedy Central.
What is Adventure Time?
No, it was Cartoon Network. It was like older. I was older when it came out, but that show is badass.
I need to know about it.
Bro.
What were the like characters?
Jake the dog. You know
Oh,
that.
wow. Yeah.
That show is sick. It's a kid's version of Rick and Morty. And if I had to pick one in my modern time, I would pick Rick and Morty for sure.
Rick and Morty for
that
sure.
show fucks me up, dude.
I'm Family Guy all the way.
See, I love Family Guy. I don't know if I could deal with those people though. In real life.
Never a cutaway. There's never been a moment where like the cutaway, other than the chicken fight. Anytime it goes to a cutaway,
chicken fight is ridiculous.
It's always I'm like, God damn it!
Oh, yeah, a minute. Yeah, yeah.
I have to fast forward, but like the cutaway,
every time his leg moves, like at the very end, like he's dead.
Yeah, I'm like in my daily sense of humor. If you know me, like I love. It would be ideal for me to be able to actually show a cutaway in my daily sense of humor.
Yeah.
I love that comedy.
Yeah.
Rafe's here. So cartoon wise, we had this idea. My pet peeve. I've told you about my pet peeve, right? The show My Pet Peeve. And
no,
it's a cartoon.
It's a
show.
pet named Peeve.
Yeah, it's about a dog. It's about a dog with the best of intentions that ruins everything, and it's from the dog's perspective. So it's like halfway Family Guy, half Courage the Cowardly Dog, and like. The dog just
just every day. Just any type of he wants to do nothing but good. His heart is in the right place, but
ruins it.
Like instead of it chewing up his homework, like he's oh no, my master forgot his homework, and he puts it in his mouth and he's running to school.
Right,
but by the time he gets there,
slobber and just shit all over.
Yeah, my dog ate my homework.
Done for.
Or like, dude,
it's almost like Michael Scott in a weird way, where his intentions are always there, but he just fucks everything up.
That would be a funny character to base the dog off of, like the dog. I think the pilot scene would be Christmas night, and it's like
a young couple and their baby, or like a 3-year-old kid, and they had their little family Christmas downstairs, and the dog's having a great time, and the mom and dad go up, they put the baby to bed, and you hear the mom be like, don't forget to put the fire out, and the dad falls asleep on the couch, forgets to put the fire out. Peeve jogs over to the fire and like tries blowing it out, but accidentally like a coal hits the tree, burns the whole house down. It's like nothing but ashes. Or like he's in the corner going like, well, I'm having just a wonderful time. Like big band, like music, but they're like, shut up, because all they hear is like, woo, woo, woo.
Oh my God, dude.
Like the baby's not buckled in and he is. And
it's
so
like
he
the
goes
Rugrats.
He goes to buckle the baby, but then he's unbuckled. So when the cars, he slams on the brake and Peeve goes through the windshield and like 18 car pile up, just Peeve! Candy, Nat King Cole. She calls my sugar candy, and the world's just Armageddon. Candy and Peeve's just having a great time,
dude. So is that like an Adult Swim pitch?
Yes. Yeah.
13-minute, 14-minute
episodes. Yeah,
unless it gets picked up for a 25-minute slot, and then
that's a great idea. Have you guys copyrighted that?
No, so that's copywritten.
It is now
because of this. What just happened?
Yeah.
Just quick.
It felt really good to get that copywritten finally. I thought
it was really good to get that out. Yeah.
Dude,
holding that in for a
Wraith
while.
reminds me of somebody, and I just thought of it. There's a TikTok dude. He's really funny.
Are you talking about Miles, the You Betcha guys?
No, this guy does like. I'll have to find it later because I don't know even how. Do you ever remember the one where he was like, no, I can't even say it. But yeah, I gotta find it later.
Okay,
I gotta find it later.
right.
But I just thought of that. You have similar voices
for that. Yeah, I mean, Rafe's like if Danny McBride and Jack Black had a kid
that's
out of wedlock with like a guy who works at Subway.
And I look like that too, is the problem.
And you look like that too.
And you look like
Hey, do y'all remember And Many More?
Yeah,
on Channel 4.
On Channel 4.
And Scooby Doo on Channel 2.
No, you lost me after the Channel 4.
Something on Channel 9 and can't remember.
Moonshine.
No. Remember when you came to my house and we wrote and you drank some of my moonshine?
Nope. I remember we shot and lost an arrow.
Yeah, we did.
Where did that go?
It's gone forever.
How?
We should have just fired one up in the air and just ran
blindfolded.
around. I did that right when I got my crossbow. I was with my buddy back home, and he was like, "Dude, you'll be able to see it." And I shot it, and it was just gone. It disappeared, and we both looked at each other and just like took off running.
Oh no!
Because it was kind of terrifying.
Oh no!
Yeah.
No!
That was before that was cool. That was definitely
Redneck Roulette would be that.
Oh shit! We should write that.
Redneck Roulette.
Yeah.
All right. Well, damn, dude. Thanks for coming back on Just Being Earnest.
Dude, this was awesome.
I mean,
even better than the first time.
And this is just part 2 of who knows how many.
I love it.
We got to do more.
Hell yeah.
I love you.
I love you too, man. Can you purple command?
I can make it sound like I can.
Do it again. That's incredible, dude.
That's what I do.
All right. Well.
Man of many talents. All right. Thank you, guys. It's Just Being Earnest, and I'm hauling oats.
Just being earnest. Just being earnest. Just being earnest. Just being earnest.